I've tested well over 100 free Quest 2 games over the past month, so you don't have to. Here are some of my top picks. We're gonna start strong with last week's teaser, Red Flowers, a free Quest 2 games that'll have your heart pumping while also making you feel like John Wick's ninja cousin. In this gem of a game, you'll always be outnumbered, so mistakes are not an option. The title is currently in beta, but the katana wielding, wall climbing and sliding mechanics all feel well polished and are a ton of fun. There are also hidden ways to complete each level, which adds a dose of replayability as well. Go get your ninja on. Time to hit the slopes with this next free Quest 2 title called, well, Slowp.
Duh.
It features realistic snow and snowboard physics and full board control, including sick tricks. The kicker here is that you're controlling everything with just your hands. Slowp also features asynchronous multiplayer, meaning that you'll race against other players' ghosts and try to set the best time. It also has comfort options like wearing goggles to reduce motion sickness and even a cool recording feature that allows you to showcase your best moves from any angle. If you're a snowboarding fan, go get this one right now. There's something special about 1v1 multiplayer Quest 2 games, and when they're also free, then it's jackpot! Divine Duel is one I've really been enjoying. It's a tactical fighting game with a mix of fantasy and sci-fi, and features an entire arsenal of cool, quirky, and sometimes ridiculous weapons. From musical instruments and mythical creatures to weather, bows, and even a meteor, there are more ways to dominate your enemy than I can count. Brute force will not be enough, so be strategic and conquer the multiverse in Divine Duel. If you're a fan of games like Valorant or Overwatch, then X8 is right up your alley. It's a 5v5 VR multiplayer hero shooter with lots of weapons and abilities, customized loadouts, and much more. X8 also has multiple game modes, including 5v5 demolition matches, where teams take turns to attack and defend by planting or defusing the siphon. It's fast-paced, colorful, and extremely fun. You will need to work together with your team and come up with creative strategies to be the top dogs.
Bark! 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 Bark!
I've been waiting for a VR game like this for a long time, and it's not only here but also free, so go grab it. I've recently launched channel memberships here on YouTube, so if you want to support me on my journey to become a full-time YouTuber, please consider joining using the link in the description, where you'll also see the perks of becoming a member. Back to the video. Don't let the graphics of Vertical Shift put you off, because it's very fun and has a ton of potential. It features both single player and multiplayer, and your suit equips you with grappling hooks, jetpacks, and gliders, allowing you to basically be Spider-Man and Iron Man at the same time. The multiplayer supports up to 10 people and features 4 different modes, including tag, hot seat, infection, and race modes. I really look forward to seeing how this game continues to develop, because it's seriously underrated. Free-to-play VR shooter, anyone? While Gun Raiders isn't going to blow your mind in terms of graphics, its fast-paced gameplay somehow reminds me of old-school Quake. And that definitely tickles my nostalgia. You'll not only be able to play multiple modes including Assault, Control, and Team Deathmatch, but also a Battle Royale mode. With an entire selection of weapons and even a jetpack, this title is guaranteed to be a lot of fun. For me, the jetpack really sold it. Well, so to speak, because it's free, but anyway, try it out and maybe I'll see you in one of the arenas. Have you ever wished you were in the back rooms? Me neither, but NoClip VR has somewhat changed my mind, because I've had a lot of fun despite pretty much hating horror games. You'll be able to grab your friends and explore lots of unique levels with different puzzles and, as you'd expect, creepy entities. And I have to read you a line from the game's description because it captures the vibe perfectly. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. I'm getting chills just remembering my time in this game, so if that's your jam, go download this free Quest 2 game right now. Coming from Superstar VR studio Resolution Games, Ultimechs is basically Rocket League with giant robots instead of cars. Choose your favorite mech and use their rocket-powered fists to score glorious goals and be victorious. The game features 1v1 and 2v2, and as you'd expect, it's extremely well polished. You can also control your rocket fists in the air and zoom around the arena. If you're into customization, you can also deck out your mech with accessories, paints, fist rails, and more. Ultimechs also features a leaderboard for competitive play, and it's one of those games that should honestly be in any VR enthusiast library. This has been out for a good while, but I still go back to Pokerstars VR from time to time because it's just so much more fun and interactive than playing poker online on a flat screen. You can physically handle your cards and chips, talk to your opponents, and even play around with interactive props and toys. Just be careful and keep a straight face when you see those aces, especially if you're on Quest Pro, as it features face and eye tracking. If you're not a fan of poker, then the game also features blackjack, roulette, slots, and craps, so enjoy your virtual casino night. Hacks is a less known title, but if you're into robot shooters, you might want to give it a try. The game is still in development and will be a multiplayer title when it's out, but right now it only features AI enemies and teammates. While being arcade in nature, the weapon handling feels very intuitive and the maps look great for a game still in the works. The ratings for it are great on both AppLab and SideQuest, and for good reason, because it's truly a super fun game and I can't wait for them to add the multiplayer functionality to it. There are lots more free Quest 2 games I want to show you, including this Bone Lab meets Blade and Sorcery free sandbox title you're seeing on screen right now, and many others. I already have more vids ready and scheduled to go out one per week, so make sure to like and subscribe if you found at least one game that you didn't know about in this video. See you in the next one. Cheers guys!